YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another general collective energy read. Another YouTube read. I hope this finds y'all at a resonating time. Remember, energy is timeless. So if this finds you, it may be a certain alignment, a certain message that may be meant to find you. If you need a personal, hit up Shamika's son with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. All likes, comments, shares, and subscribes are so very appreciated. We're going to take this "You Are Wise," so there's something about wisdom first thing coming out. Angels of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me, remove any disruptions, distortions, as I channel clear and concise messaging for my divine collective. Thank you, and Ashe. With distorted masculinity, there's a need for something about the wisdom, your wisdom, intuition, or something about your guidance, guiding you to or away from a disempowered version of yourself, or something that's meant to disempower you, with distorted masculinity, or someone that's in a distorted masculine energy, man or woman. There's something that you're being intuitively guided in terms of, there's a sense of information that you're receiving with the World card to bring you to a state of harmony. I got my cards a little dirty. There's a sense of needing to cleanse. So contamination may be significant. With your irreplaceable, I think something's trying to hold on to you. With your voice is therapeutic. Speak your truth is what I'm getting from that, with jealousy around you. Stand up for yourself, speak your truth. People may be trying to keep a hold over your energy, using your wisdom, discernment in terms of what's in alignment, what's not in alignment. But there's something highlighted about your intuition that's highlighting to somebody right now. Something with the obsession over you is a compliment, an insecurity to be ashamed of. I think people, on surface level, people don't have the best intentions for you. With the birds confirming, you are embarrassing all your enemies right now. So I think the need for control is influenced by a certain narrative perspective or a certain storyline that someone wants to continually keep you looped in some way, shape, or form. You take what resonates. I'm just speaking in generality. A short woman may be significant. Or someone, the ideal I'm getting from that is someone not appreciating you standing tall and I'm not even getting spiritual gifts or whatever, but you nurturing what it is that you are, whether that's self-love or you just kind of showing up in the way that you do. It triggers someone. But they fear your power. With the death energy, there's a need to kind of, it's outside. There's a need to kind of protect yourself intuitively from people or things that want to kind of bring endings to certain things that bring you upliftment, empowerment, or joy. That's literally how I'm getting it. So you may be dealing with somebody that may be very jaded in regards to you, or maybe jaded in regards to life, or multiple people in such a regard. With snake energy, watch out. I'm getting like an energy that, it's like an energy that someone gets enjoyment out of seeing your struggle, pain, things like that, trying to cause 10 of swords to you, things like that. You're underestimated and they all know it. I think they try to play you like a fool or a dummy, or like delusional or naive, something of that nature. Is significant. Others that try to block God's plan for you are getting their karma. Will get their karma, but I think this is a current correspondence that is in the energy right now. I feel a more stillness in my energy, but I'm feeling the exterior energies, and it's more so flustering, right? So I think with the High Priestess energy, I think somebody that I'm tapped in with right now, resonating with this message, is somewhat tapped into energy that is not theirs. And this is a confirmation on what's happening. Correspondence. You're not what they thought. And I think people made predetermined judgments or actions out of predetermined judgments that were not so aligned or so on point, right? With good fortunes on its way to you. I think this is some type of justice to whoever I'm tapping into with this situation. Typical kind of, I don't know, I get this kind of storyline a lot with people that want you in the Eight of Swords. They end up following themselves into that same sort of dug up grave, so to speak. That dirt dug up, they end up falling into the ditch, right? But they meant that for you with the Eight of Swords. So I think that in this connotation represents people wanted you in your head or not so sure of yourself. There's a sense of certainty in your energy. There's a sense of assuredness. There's a sense of confidence in your energy. Or there's a need to be showing up in these ways. Whether or not people are comfortable with that or not, there's a sense of uncomfortability with how you go about things in whatever way that is for you. But your fate is always in your hands, so it's kind of taking the bull by the horn, so to speak. In terms of just kind of going at things and not really being combative towards something that is wanting you to be combative, or there's a sense of that, or wanting you to step out of your element, or even just embodying a lower self or a lower version of yourself. It doesn't have to be confrontational. It could just be a lack of confidence, a lack of certainty. Like I said, there's some sense of intuitive guidance that somebody I'm tapping into is more so aligning toward or has been aligned with. With connections to ancient Egypt, this could be a priestess energy. I was just having this conversation this morning. This priestess energy, or priest energy, man or woman, there's a sense of you being tapped in more than you kind of claim yourself to be, or more than you allow yourself to be, in terms of what you think is your energy and what you think isn't. Because a lot of things you deal with, it seems to be with projection, or with check your blind spots, or with people that aren't checking their blind spots in terms of the projection. How people tend to project what they don't see within themselves, right? It's all a mirror. So whoever I'm tapping into, you may be like that mirror. One of my first videos was something like that. But divine union and partnership, there's a unification with you in your spirit team, spirit guides, or just your higher self, whether that be alignment or whether that be what you know to be and you understand within yourself in terms of what you're synchronized with, in terms of on multiple different dimensions. With distorted femininity, there's a sense of people trying to take your multidimensionality away from you, or trying to kind of put you down. Distorted femininity can reflect in these such manners, like trying to hold you in a box, or trying to contain you, trying to possess you, or trying to limit your power or worthiness or your sense of which for yourself, so that they can have the kind of control or say of which. There's a sense of need of that, or there was a sense of need for that, or whoever this energy is dealing with on an exterior level. This is kind of the gist of that. With prying eyes around you, people that think they have more control than they do, with bad bitch energy. So I'm tapping into a lot of women, or if you're a man, you may be real lighthearted, or you may be really creative, spiritual, or something about you is something that is not a sensitive point, but some type of what is deemed to be a fragile point that people perceive to go at with ease. And they're usually dumbfounded with this energy, with secret crush on you. A lot of people end up admiring a lot of the facets of you, or the multidimensionality of you, man or woman, when they get to know you, or they get to experience, even after karma. Even some of these people will be karmics with you, end up being karmics with you, and that's not a one-sided thing, but it can be. But just making sure that it's understood that, it can be a both back and forth thing. With karmic entanglements and energies, I'm just talking about the reallocation, that when situations arise and the reallocation is needed for balancing out, it can be a two-way street. But there's some sense of people grow to respect you with the sun energy. I think after time, things illuminate upon people in terms of your character, upon how they view you or how they choose to see you. People start to open up after a while. You're a success story, or people look at you in a brighter light, is what I'm getting from that after a while. But they teamed up to hijack. These are people that may have teamed up to hijack you. I literally read the card. They teamed up to hijack what was divinely bestowed upon you. These could be people that tried to take from you, tried to, whether this was spiritually, so take from you in terms of trying to take your confidence from you, try to bully you, try to come at you a certain way. Or try to take your gifts, take something from you in the spirit realm. A lot of people I'm tapped into are not into occult things, but this is technically a cult. The definition of the occult is the unseen, what's to be unseen and hidden. But a lot of people I'm tapped into are dealing with outside occult issues, or organized forms of occult that target their gifts or their spiritual abilities. So take what resonates. a content creator, influencer, maybe you have knowledge to spread. Maybe you have some sense of presence already established. It's for a few people. It's just your sign to keep on going for whoever that is. But you help so many people through your mission, or you have already, or you will. That's what I meant. Or you will help many through your mission. So that's for those same people. If you co-align with that kind of part of the read. Not everybody take a resonate. Somebody wants to talk to you. I think this is a collaboration more so. Or if it's not collaboration, people who actually want to talk to you, pick your brain. Similar to one of my last messages. People they're curious as to what your perspective on things is. With the page energy, they want to talk to you. I get like a talking amongst people. People want to talk amongst you. People want to be around you. Or this is a general theme, or this is what is a concurring theme amidst a lot of situations that may have prejudged you. And if this isn't a occurring theme right now, it may be a future theme upon people coming to their own realizations within self. It comes back to that ideal of people just projecting out of what they don't know or what they won't face within themselves. And ultimately, we all are going to have to face something. Death is very much, ensured, not to be down and out or anything, but saying that to say the cycles of death, the cycles of karma, you're going to face what you're going to face anyway with the temperance energy. So there's a need to be able to intake energy and accumulate it in terms of integration, in terms of balancing it out and grounding it, releasing it, and being able to accommodate these things in balanced formats or fashions that are subjected to you, so you can be able to take what's coming at you, because life is going to keep throwing things at us, right? It's going to keep testing us. Your auric field is meant to bring sunshines and rainbows into people's days. So I think either way, you have a bright light. Either way it goes, whatever people perceive you to be, whatever that is, you have a bright light to keep on going. You're supposed to perceive yourself in which, for whoever I'm tapping into, and you're supposed to see that clearly in terms of how you even go about your life, how you go about yourself. And that's probably my last message for you all. If you need a person with me, hit up Shamika Sun with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. All likes, comments, shares, and subscribes are so very appreciated. Let me go ahead and get started on this next read. Getting my morning started. I'm trying to think. I had a message, but I'm not going to take it. It's your boy Justice, though. Peace out, y'all.